What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Give everybody a few seconds to come on in. Today we're going to be talking about stocks, as you can see. That's in the title. All right. Okay. Let's get it going. Everybody got some questions? We can get it going because I'm about to start rumbling. This is excuse the humming in the background. That's my refrigerator. We're gonna discuss a few things. How this thing all got started was this week. I finished my brother, well, not my brother, but what's going on, Q? Shout out Q. Quentin Summers tuning in. I finished reading Warren Buffett books today. Warren Buffett, what his autobiography called Snowball Warren Buffett, and everybody knows that Warren Buffett is the everybody know Warren Buffett is the famous billionaire. He's known all across the world as being one of the most sound investors in history. And I think as a culture, we think is investing is some mythical things that we can't get into, or that the barrier of entry is so high that it's not feasible for us to get into that platform. But as reading here lately, it's very feasible, guys. We can get into it very easy. One of the few ways I have, if you look at the post above this, I shared it, is Robinhood. And as much as I talk about Robinhood, I should get paid. I should have a sponsorship from Robinhood, which I don't. Robinhood is a very easy way to buy stocks. Of course, you have all kind of other methods. You can go through Cheryl Lynch. You have to pay a membership, or you can go through your Edward Jones or any other different platforms. But I like Robinhood because it's free and it's also accessible to you. You can look it up yourself. You're able to buy the stock easily. You're able to transfer from your bank account easily. You're able to sell the stock easily. It just makes buying and selling stocks very attainable. And like I said, guys, I read Warren Buffett book, and it was a eye opener, because the way Warren Buffett explains it is almost like the way I try to explain to people. I'm not no stockbroker. I wish I was a Warren Buffett, and hopefully one day if I do right, I would be. But he doesn't, like he says, he doesn't buy stocks. He buys companies. You want to talk to somebody about option trading? That's not me. That's not what I do. I just buy things like as investments. He just buys solid. When you think of buying a stock, just think about you want to own a piece of a business. So just try to buy a piece of business that you wouldn't mind owning a piece of. That's the easiest way to do it. Just think about you own a small piece of the business. You buy 10 shares, you own 10 shares of that business. And what business do you believe in that you believe is the best business to be a part of? That is the best way to do it. Like I say, if you buy a whole bunch of Nikes, buy a Nike stock. If you always going to McDonald's, buy a McDonald's stock. If you always going to Applebee's or Chili, just buy stocks. And then you got to do your research, because you find out a lot of the names that you see are not who actually own it. Like you might see Red Lobster, like you love Red Lobster, so you want to buy a stock in Red Lobster, but then you realize that Red Lobster is owned by, I'm not sure the chain, that's to say the name of the chain is called Restaurants Inc. And Restaurants Inc. might include Red Lobster, Chili's, Applebee's. It might be like one company owns 7 restaurants. That's why some of these companies that you think competitors, they're actually owned by the same people. It is giving you options to choose whichever one that you choose to like, whichever one you prefer. Like I said, Warren Buffett, his thing is that he buys companies. He doesn't buy stocks just to buy stocks. He prefers to buy the stock. Which stocks make sense? Which businesses make sense to me? And when he finds the business that makes sense, then he buys the stock. Like he said, he likes. I'm telling you guys, like, this book changed the way I look at things. And we make it so hard, but it is so simple. You like the stock, buy the stock, hold on to it. Like he said, he used to buy small businesses that they didn't know much about, and he had to struggle. He said he got tired of doing that. So you know what he do? He buy the big businesses that know how to run their self. he just invested in that, and what in his name, Warren Buffett or Berkshire, that's the company name, have such a mystique about it. Once they put their name behind a company, the stock soars. So like he might buy a stock for $8.50. He might buy 1,000,000 shares of them or X amount of shares of them. And when he puts his name behind it, then the share might go from $8.50 to $12.50. So I'm saying, guys, that's not making this buying stocks harder than what it has to be. Like I said, I do Robinhood. If you look above me, Robinhood right now has a new thing going on to where, like, if you the new thing they have is, like, if you invite a friend, you get a free stock, they get a free stock. You get a free stock just for signing up. I'm saying, come on, you can't beat that. And don't judge that. Some people are like, well, if I don't buy 1,000 stocks, it don't make sense for me just to buy one. Well, that's stupid. Don't say that. You can just buy one stock. If you have enough extra revenue to buy one stock, just buy one stock. You have money to buy two. Don't thinking, oh, to get the big money, I got to buy 1,000. No, you don't. Just start where you at. If you have $12, Ford right now is trading for $5. If you have a Ford Explorer and you are making a car payment, you can take that $5 and at least you can buy one stock in Ford, because Ford stock pays dividends. So at least, even though it's a small amount, you think small, you'll be getting money back. Because think about how many other people have Ford Explorers, or that's just an example. Any car you drive, this just a like I said, I'm no expert. This is a method I use. Anything that I participate in, if I can just buy one stock of it, that's fine. I drive a Dodge. Well, Chrysler is actually owned by Fiat. That's why I said when you do your research, a lot of people who think own these, like you think the name of the store owns it. No, like you can't just buy Chrysler. Chrysler's owned by Daimler Chrysler, but it's like Fiat owns it. So you have to buy like a Fiat stock, but you just have to do your research. Whatever you invest in, like I say, I always pick on my brothers. If you own 20 pairs of Jordans, Jordan's Nike stock, just try to train yourself. Every time I buy a pair of sneakers, let me buy a Nike stock. I think right now the Nike stock trading at, I believe, at $80. You can look it up. Everything is at Google. Everything is at the touch of your hand, guys. You can Google the stock, how much the stock trading at right now. Even if it's after hours, it'll give you where the stock is going. So for every pair of Jordans you buy or pennies you buy, just buy one Nike stock. Or for every two, whatever fits your boat. I'm not telling you how to invest, but like I said, guys, because just think of it as a bank account, but just make sure it's extra money. Buy the stock, leave it alone. Buy the stock, leave it alone. That's all you got to do, guys. I'm telling you, because I think we have been not possessed. We have been trained to think that stock buying is only for the rich, is only for the wealthy, is only for the people who have advantages, people who were born wealthy. It's not. That's why I like Robinhood. It makes it accessible. Joe Blow, you can go on there. You can look up what's something the ladies like Bath and Body Works. Do your research. Find out who owns Bath and Body Works. If your bathroom is full of Bath and Body Works products, just buy two stocks. A lot of these stocks actually pay dividends, which means is you get a portion of the profits made for that quarter. However the company you buy into, however they pay out their dividends, you can buy two stocks of Bath and Body Works and just get a little dividends. So just think about all the millions of people who buy it like you do, and the profit shares go up. Now you get your dividends put into your account, and you have a little something extra. You know what I'm saying? That's, like I said, that's gonna make it hard. You like wearing Levi's. Find out, is Levi the owner or who owns Levi? Buy one of those stocks. Let's make it that simple. For everything you get, just get a stock. Like I said, I try to invest in things that you do, things you know are gonna work. Do your research. Some people do option trading. Like I said, I don't do it, but for those who do it, I don't know about it, so I don't pretend to know about it. That's my thing too. What I don't know, I have no problem saying I don't know. I don't pretend to know it. I don't try to put sauce on it. I don't try to give advice on things I don't know. I don't know it. A lot of my boys do forex trading. I don't know. If you want to do forex trading, research it, or find somebody who does forex trading, and go with them, and that shouldn't be a problem. That's all you have. That's all you have to do, and just keep it going like that. Just keep it moving, and you know what I'm saying, and you'll get it, guys. Know what I'm saying? So I get. Anybody got any questions? Just comment below, cause I'm gonna keep rambling. Like I said, I found out. Like shout out to Warren. I want to keep saying shout out, but after reading his book, when he said his investor and his guy he learned from, guy's name was Benjamin Graham, who was his his oracle. Even though they call Warren Buffett the Oracle of Nebraska, Oracle of Omaha, the guy he learned to, his name was Benjamin Graham, and he had his own. He like Warren Buffett thing was I buy companies, and he's had his losses, but like you said, guys, just take it one stock at a time. You didn't get broke overnight. You won't get rich overnight. I'm saying it again. You didn't get broke overnight, and you won't get rich overnight. That's all you do, guys. Just take your time. Buy one stock at a time. Like I said, I do Robinhood, which is the option. I shared the invite thing in the post before this one. So if you go on it and sign up, I get a free stock, and you also get a free stock, and you can take that and then you can share it to your friends. Cause like I said, guys, that's not make it harder than what it got to be. You read jury. I wear gold. Okay, so how about this? Let's see what the gold is trading for. Look up who's the biggest buyer of gold, because all these companies have different things. Or you can do a trust, because they have trust. Because the one thing Robinhood doesn't have, some people might not know, is index funds. And what an index fund is, guys, to make it simplified for you, is index fund is like the top funds and whatever index fund. Say you buy an index fund called oil. It's an oil index fund, which means they might have 300 oil companies inside of one fund, which means you kind of you might pay $200 a fund, and you invest in all those companies with one price. Or they might have a shoe fund. It might have Nike, Reebok, Adidas. So your money is based on all those companies collective, how they do. So like Robinhood doesn't have index funds, which index funds is a great thing to invest in, because it's kind of it's a really, really safe bet. It's not safe, but it's really safe bet, because it's not, you're not dependent on one company. It's multiple companies inside of one trust, one fund. They call ETFs. They're on Robinhood. You can look them up. They got gold, oil. But anything that you do, look it up, research it. Like there's certain things you might have to research. Like you want to buy Nike stock, you can try to look it up to see if it's at a low or high. Because like 2 weeks ago, not everything, but most things was at a low. So if you bought in 2 weeks ago, you really came up. What's going on, Cody? You really came up. Like I had a friend of mine who bought some BP stock. Literally, it went up $10 a share. He bought multiple shares. His stock, but that's not regular. His stock went up $10 a share in a week. But that's because everybody know what happened to the market because of this whole corona, which is affecting a lot of people. So a lot of things change with the corona. So the corona affecting a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like you buy Nike, you wear Nikes, buy Nikes. You like Yeezys, buy Adidas stock. You like whatever you like. Just try to, and all companies are not publicly traded. But just to make it simple, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is more of an expensive stock. But guess what? Buy it and let it sit. Don't mess with it. When you buy the big boys, you buy it, let it sit. And another way for those who still might have fears or don't want to let it sit, if you look in Robinhood, do your research. Robinhood has something called a stop loss, which means you can set a number to where if this stock ever dropped below this number, sell it. So that way you won't take a bigger loss. But that's when you're dealing with, you bought maybe a bigger stock that just plummeted. So what you do is you just, like I say, you buy the stock, If you don't feel comfortable, you put a stop loss on it. Say you bought the stock for let's use an even round number. Say you bought the stock for $10, and you might have bought 100 of those stocks. So that make it simple. You bought a stock for $10 and you bought 10 of them. So that's $100, and you're gonna leave it there, but you still want to be safe. So what you do is you put a stop loss of, let's be fair, the market fluctuates. Let's say you put a stop loss of 7. So you put a stop loss in, when this stock drop below $7, I want to sell. And you can say I want to sell half, I want to sell 4, I want to sell all. So that way you won't take a bigger loss, but some things you might just want to ride out for the betterment of the stock, because a lot of stocks rebound. The market always rebounds. The market always rebounds. Right now we're in a bear market where a lot of things is falling back, but the bull is coming. This is the time, if you can, this is the time to invest in yourself and your family or whatever you want to do. Because you guys don't know, Warren Buffett became a billionaire because he found, don't quote my number, I have to go to book, 20 to 30 people who believed in him, because his father was a stockbroker, but who believed in him, that they were going to trust him with their money to make them money. And he started off like that. He just had a group of enough people that believed that that his decisions will make them money. And once he got it rolling, it just never stopped. Somebody believed in him. Like I said, it was just that simple. But he did go to school. He knew what he was talking about, and he researched. Like I said, and he bought companies. Like I said, everything doesn't always pan out. But like the guys who did the research, the guys ahead of us who led the pathway, we just follow it. That's not be scared. That's not be scared of the unknown. A lot of people have been taught that the stock market is the devil. A lot of people have been, they're scared of it. Now, I want to tell you to put your life savings in it. Oh, I'm sorry, you already do. It's 401k. I want to tell you to put your life savings in it. Oh, sorry, you already do. It's 401k. I want to let you guys know, I don't know what you think your 401k is, but your 401k is in the stock market. That's pretty much what you're paying the person to do. You're pretty much paying them to put your money in the stock market and invest your money better for you than what you would. Now, your 401k, and I'm going to also tell you about that, your 401k. Ask questions. Older people, if you have a decent 401k, they'll tell you, okay, person X, you're at the end of your working career, we're going to put 98% of your money into bonds or like super low risk stocks. Young person, you might put yours in higher risk stocks because you're younger, you have a chance to rebound and work it out. But also, you should ask them, when they talk to you talk to them, hey, what funds do you have my 401k in? Because what you'll realize, 401ks, they will, what they call it? They will hit you with so many fines, not fines. What's what I'm looking for when they're just charging you? They just overcharge you. Fees. They will watch your 401k. Everybody who's working, watch your 401k closely, because they will fee you to death. They will fee you to death. That's why I said, hey, I want all index funds, mostly index funds, because you see what they do is they're constantly moving your money, and what they don't tell you is every time they move your money, unless you have to ask, because now they're getting slick. Some people are asking, so now they're getting rid of some of these fees. Every time they move your money, fee. Sell it, fee. Remove it, fee. Reallocate it, fee. Put it over here, fee. Look at it today, fee. Fee. They fee you to death to where your gains are really not that great. Like your gains look great on paperwork, but what they're not showing you are the hidden fees. Cause like they're like, oh well, fees is in the paper. No, I want to see the fees. Like, what can I give you to I want to put my money in something and just leave it there. Because you got to watch the fees, because sometimes the fees can outgain your profits in your 401k. So just watch that, because all your 401k is stocks, guys. I'm saying, because we've been dealing in the stock market, we just didn't know we're dealing with the stock market, because your 401k is actually in the stock market and is making money, and that's actually that's how that's going. That's really all that is. That's all that is. That's all that is. But like I said, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in today. We had a great episode. You guys, you listen to this on YouTube. Watch this on YouTube. Please like and share. Watch this on Facebook. Please like and share. If you're listening to this on my podcast, I thank you guys. Please tell a friend. Like I say, investing in stocks are not only for the rich, they're for the common man too. Just don't let them scare you out of investing. Thank you. Tell a friend. I'm out, guys. You guys have a blessed Easter weekend. Everybody be safe out here with this virus going on. Hope everybody have a prosperous weekend. Enjoy your family. Stay safe out here. And that's it, guys. Thank you.